whatever time it is you're watching this video. My name is Lori Newhouse, and I graduated from Purdue in May of 2015 with my degree in biological engineering. I'd like to start this video off just by saying how grateful and humbled I am not only to have been nominated, but to have won the first ever Student Life Impact Award for Young Alumni. I've been amazingly blessed with opportunities to stay involved, as well as give back to organizations that have given so much to me. I currently serve on Dr. Beth McCuskey's Student Life Advisory Council, and I'm working with Diamond Jones, another member of that council, to start up the Young Alumni Student Life Advisory Council. I enjoy participating in University Residence's Women's Leadership Series, as well as serving as an alumni mentor or presenter at a number of University Residence's retreats held by student organizations like RHA. I was super excited to volunteer when Purdue hosted NACUR, which is the National Conference for Residence Hall Organizations. When reflecting on things that I've been involved with during my time at Purdue and then thereafter, I realized that I'm continuing to be challenged and continuing to learn and grow as a person and as a leader, all while staying plugged in. During my time at Purdue, I was active in student life, predominantly through university residences, as you probably could have guessed by now. I lived in Windsor Residence Halls all 4 years and was able to serve in positions in Windsor Residence Hall Club, including governess my junior year. Then my senior year, I was elected to the position of Residence Hall Association President. While my time in the classroom at Purdue helped equip me with the knowledge I needed to be successful in my career as an engineer, it was student life, or everything outside of the classroom, that really shaped my overall Purdue experience. Through my student life involvement, I gained invaluable mentorships with incredible individuals who pushed me to be my very best and held me accountable to my goals. I was placed in an environment where I could cultivate my leadership style and skills, and an environment where it was okay to fail and where I learned to fail forward. And I forged friendships with people from all over the world. I could go on and talk for days about stories of different programs that we put on, or programs that quite frankly flopped, and maybe I learned more from the ones that were successful, or retreats that I went on, or retreats that I hosted, or different conferences that I was able to go to, or the road trips there or back, or all in all, just all the little moments that add up to 4 wonderful years for me. But I'd rather challenge you to make your own stories and take advantage of all that life, every opportunity that life and Purdue Student Life gives you. Thank you. Hail Purdue, and boiler up.
Hello, I'm Joyce Miles. I graduated from Purdue in 1965 from the College of Health and Human Sciences.
And I'm Bob Miles. I graduated in 1963 from the School of Civil Engineering.
Almost 3 years ago, we moved back to Lafayette from a lovely mountain home in North Carolina for the express reason to work with students at Purdue, and we have definitely been able to fulfill that dream. While on campus, I was a Twin Pines member for 4 years, so I enjoy working with the women at Twin Pines. I enjoy going to house meetings, and working with the young women there, as well as the Purdue Cooperative Council. I was also a Purdueette while I was on campus, and so I enjoy going to rehearsals. I mentor one of the Purdue Golds, and so just working with the entire PMO family, I have really enjoyed that.
While on campus, I lived at Fairway Cooperative and was also a member of the Purdue Ringer Club. One of the things that we've enjoyed, that I've enjoyed, I'm sure Joyce has too, in being involved with the Student Life Advisory Council, is it gives us the big picture of what students are involved with on campus. Another real advantage of being back on campus is being able to meet regularly with our scholarship students and a number of other students that we mentor all across campus that we just happen to come upon. So it's been a real honor to accept this first annual Student Life Mentoring Award for doing what we love to do.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, hello there, Boilermakers. My name is Krista Pizzera, and I get to be the Director of Residential Life here at Purdue University. I get to speak to you today because I was selected as the recipient of the Student Life Award for Outstanding Leadership. And with that, I'm just going to cover real briefly 3 areas. One, what it means to me to work in student life. 2, what inspired me to become the leader that I am today. And then number 3, why it would be great for you to stay involved in the opportunities that student life provides for you. So firstly, working in student life, and I can attest that after working here for over 20 years as part of university residences, which as you know is in the Division of Student Life, we work with educating students, supporting them through their day-to-day and helping them navigate and troubleshoot concerns. And I can say that from across the division, whether you're within university residences, over in the Dean of Students office, in our CAPS areas, what have you, we've got a large division. All these people support students through education and help them navigate the troubles of daily life. And I am so glad to be a part of all of that and be part of that division. And I know we do that, and I know we've done that for our history because I was one of those students. I've got 2 degrees from Purdue University, both from the School of Education. As I lived here as a student, I lived in Meredith and Windsor Halls. I served as a student leader as a North Unit governor at Meredith Hall. I worked in the front office there. I also worked over in Windsor Halls as an RA and staff resident and a graduate assistant intern. And then later now, professionally, through many roles within university residences and residential life. And I can tell you, as one of those students, I was supported and I was educated outside the classroom, and people helped me navigate many a difficulty and many a concern. And as a result of that, I was able to successfully graduate with 2 degrees, able to lead students as a student leader through volunteer opportunities, and then also lead and support students as a student staff member. And with that, I know that those are the important pieces that students need as they live with us here in university residences and are able to participate in the opportunities of student life. Those advisors, those mentors, those peers that I lived with, and those now supervisors that I have in my professional world have helped me to grow and helped me to remember that these are important core principles that I need to use when I'm a leader working with students and staff. And so I guess in closing, I would say that I would encourage you all, whether you're a student or a staff member, to stay involved with the opportunities that are available within student life to grow and develop. They may be something that helps you to figure out what your strengths are, your skill sets, your abilities through a job or an educational opportunity. Maybe it's through the Steps, Leaps, Pillars. Maybe it's through gathering with folks to watch a webinar. That's a way for you to develop your strengths and your skill sets and abilities and be comfortable with who you are as a leader. Also, I would encourage you to develop networks and connect with people and create that what I would call a board of directors, people who will tell you what you need to hear when you need to hear it. Maybe not always what you want to hear, but they will be honest with you. They will sometimes be a shoulder to cry on. They will be a person who might read a paper that you're writing. They may help you decide what to wear for a job interview. Develop those board of directors now and continue to evolve that board of directors as you move on into your professional and your personal life after you leave Purdue. And then finally, I would just encourage you to do your best to leave your work and the people that you work with better than you did when you arrived. And by that I mean if there's anything you can do to help them, if you have ideas to share, if you have an ability to make sure that you give your input, please do that in your work here in student life, in your leadership opportunities in student life. I see that happen on a daily basis, and I'm so proud to be part of a division that encourages that support and development and growth in students and their staff, and there's no place I'd rather be. So thanks again for the opportunity to connect with you all. I wish you all well as we finish out the remainder of this semester, as new skills are being developed every day with our distance learning and our distance working. Hail Purdue, boiler up.
Hello, I'm David Hunke, alumni of Purdue University from the class of 1983 and the recipient of this year's inaugural Student Life Impact Award for service. I hope you and your families are doing well during the COVID-19 virus. We are all going through a tough time, but as Boilermakers, we are strong and resilient. I hope to see you back on the Purdue campus soon so we can continue to make the impact all Boilermakers are achieving all over the world. I am extremely humbled by this recognition. I want to first thank Dean Katie for nominating me for this distinguished award from Student Life. In looking back on my service over the years, I want to recognize my parents who set the example for me and my siblings to give back to others and to leave things better than you found them. I've been blessed from my employers and family over the years to be able to spend time helping others. I have gained leadership skills from volunteering that has led to career-changing opportunities throughout my life. I want to give a shout out to my brothers at Sigma Phi Epsilon Fraternity and to the men of the Purdue Varsity Glee Club. My involvement to those student groups have been very special over the years, plus the many nonprofit organizations that I have served. Vince Lombardi said it best: the quality of a person's life is in direct proportion to their commitment to excellence. I want to stress to each of you to continue to rise above and excel in all that you do. Congratulations to my fellow award recipients, and best of luck to my fellow Boilermakers on your life's endeavors. Ever true, Hail Purdue. Thank you.